Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 13th, 14th, and 15th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for my happy birthday Scorpios. How are you and happy birthday? Now, you know that when I am reading for the weekend, I'm using my two Radley Valentine decks. I'm using my Angel Tarot cards for the main message, and then I'll pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I've prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. So remember, too, we have Friday the 13th. We also have Mars going direct into Aries. It's been retro, but now it's going direct. And then we have our new moon that comes out. It'll be a new moon in Scorpio that comes out about 7 minutes after midnight. So it'd be the morning of the 15th or the night of the 14th, but it's 7 minutes after midnight Eastern Standard Time. Okay? So new moons bring about new energy. This is going to be a strong new moon, especially that we have that, that we have Aries. We have Mars going direct in Aries. So that's going to give that new moon a little bit more oomph. Remember, full moon to new moon, that's where you release. New moon to full moon, that's when you request. So this is all about getting out there. What is it that you're looking for? What is it that you've been wanting? Put it on out there. Now, remember, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. Whatever the message is for whoever might need to hear it, my job is just to deliver it. We have 3 cards face down. Let's see what we have for my Scorpios for the weekend. Here we go. Okay, these two are reversed, little stronger energy. First card up, Unity. Okay, this is very rigid. This has a lot of rigidity to it. This is, okay, so we have the 5. 5s are about our change numbers. This is Archangel Sandalfin. Now, we've talked about him. He is somebody that was thought to be human and was transformed into the angelic realm. Believe him to be Elijah. Okay. Now, but this, I'm feeling a lot of rigidity, and I'm feeling that I'm kind of feeling that it's almost splintery type of energy. Okay. So when you have a stick and it's not bending so much, but when the pressure comes, it breaks. So what does that mean for you? I'm not quite sure if you're being, kind of in a situation that you're not necessarily being flexible enough with this, and so that it just kind of snaps the twig. I'm not quite sure, but I have to put that out there. Now, this is also about traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. There's the thing that I just keep getting with this, my Scorpios, is there's going to be, the energy is, it's just very, there's no bending here. There's no bending, and it's either, it's just like a snap. It's like a snap, and it's not a clean break either. It's a splintered break. It's like it just, when something should break and it breaks nice and cleanly, it's not. It's splintered. So I'm sorry, but whoever needed to hear that. Remember, too, when the archangels come into your readings, you need to write their names down. And this is Archangel Sandalfin. So that's, so here, Sandalphon. So when you need help, call for that. Call for Archangel Sandalfin. Because, again, I keep getting this, and I'm sorry. I wish I could interpret it better for you. It's just, it breaks. But the thing is, it's not a clean break. Okay? Okay, let's go on. Maybe the next 2 cards. This one's reversed. Strong energy. The Hermit. Okay, so here we have a 9. 9s are kind of that wrap up. Things are kind of wrapping up and, getting ready to be could be like a present to be given. But the Hermit is okay, this is Archangel Raziel. So Raziel. This is kind of like stepping back a little bit. This is maybe, I'm kind of feeling that, this might be that time for you to not necessarily push yourself forward. It may not be the time for you to, to really get involved or, engaged in something. I feel like there's this, again, it's like, you might be going into the fray because that stick that breaks, the word fray keeps coming to me also. So this is kind of one of those times you may want to step back a little bit, my Scorpios, maybe be more of the observer, but also maybe this is also a time for your spiritual, kind of a spiritual cleansing with this new moon, also a spiritual refreshing too. So this is what's going on. So I would not necessarily, if, now granted, like I said, this is a general reading. If you're, if you've got some major plans, I'm not telling you to stop your plans, okay? But I would not necessarily like rush into anything this weekend. In fact, I feel like this is a time for you to maybe step back and, because I think that, there's like, it's just that stick, and it doesn't break cleanly, okay? Sorry. Okay, this is spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. Your last card, this one's reversed also, the Two of Air. Air energy is our Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. It's thought processes. It could be about hearing news. It could be about, making some plans, strategic type of thinking. Twos are crossroads. It could be that you join together, or it could be that you have some mental thinking to do, some mental decision making to do, okay? So again, maybe that's another reason for you to step back. Maybe that's another reason for you not to necessarily be impulsive. And again, that's, it's like that stick doesn't bend. There's no give at all. There's no give at all with that stick. And I know I'm obsessing on that stick, but there's no give at all. It's just that if there's a little bit of pressure, it just breaks, and it doesn't break cleanly. It can't be repaired, okay? So whatever that means. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. Let's go on to our Archangel Power Tarot cards. So you do have, okay, that one just kind of flipped for me, so we're going to just take that out. And here is the Five of Gabriel. Again, we have some fives here. Five energy, what is that, change, could be positive, negative. I feel like this is a change that you just don't necessarily want to deal with, want to work with. And because you don't want to make the decision on this, again, be very, very careful, my Scorpios, on your rigidity. Just be very careful. And if you can't bend a little bit, then withdraw. Stay out of the mix. Okay? Okay. A challenge. Okay. Well, five positive, negative type of energy, change energy. Gabriel is our fire energy. It is our Leo, Sagittarius. It's also our Aries. Remember that, Mars is going direct in Aries, and it's your new moon the night of the 14th or the morning of the 15th, wherever you're at. So there's going to be some emotional stuff with that too. So a challenge you can resolve: withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So I would just kind of say this weekend is not necessarily it's not necessarily a weekend for you to really get involved with a lot of new projects, or with something that maybe has an emotional component to it. Because again, that the rigidity, that stick, and then the Hermit. Think about what is the Hermit. The Hermit is one that the Hermit's not shy. Believe me, the Hermit is not shy. The Hermit just knows when to, when it's best to just kind of step out of the situation, okay? But there is too, remember too, with Sandalfin and Raziel, there is a strong spiritual component. Okay, so remember I told you Emily Anderson, I think that's the name of the person that wrote the book. So here's these two crystal cards. So you may want to write down the message. If you have these, you may want to keep them by your bedside or carry them with you this weekend. So Jet absorbs negativity. That sounds like that's going to be needed. Grounding, financial balance, healing, grief. And then this one came out. That's quite pretty. Aragon star clusters. earth healing, grounding, stress relief, vitality. If you have these, either of these or both of these, I would be carrying them around with me this weekend. Again, Sandalfin, Raziel, those are the two archangels for you. Okay? Okay. Now, my Scorpios, if you enjoy my readings, remember the button. Like, share, subscribe. It does help. It helps to promote the channel, to get it out there. So I thank you. As always, my Scorpios, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.